I don't know where she went. Noah's on guy. They don't play local. Yeah, but this year, we in the Hockey Federation. Yeah. And when we went there, we got a problem that they restrict on live stream, the game. Right? Yeah. So when we there, the only thing I can do is just record it and post it out later. Yeah. That's why we come. Okay, we're coming tonight. Colin or Noah. Yeah, we can see Colin. Yeah, so. Yeah, I try to, because my son, next year, he's going to drive and he's going to, you don't. So I try to do as much as I can. Noah's driving now. You want to do the game? You want to do the game? Hey, Coach. Good, how are you? Okay. Bill, you ready to see Bill? What's that? Bill, have you seen Bill? I saw him 10 minutes ago around his area, and then I'm looking for him too. He's supposed to do the commentator. Yeah. Patrick, I don't see Phil. Hey, Patrick, I don't see Phil. I know.
All right. Are you going? All right, game one of the Hawks Colorado season after going 5-0 in New Jersey to open up the season. Hawks against the Lafayette Locomotives, the 16U against the 15U Hawks. Hawks on the faceoff, Bowers controls, passes through to DeMont, unable to control. Sudbeck with a quick shot. Sorry, guys. Still memorizing all my numbers. So Hawks the first shot of the game. Mayorga, DeMont, Sudbeck, Bowers, and Tenney out there. Hawks can trap. Lafayette comes away with the face-off. Heinrich with 2 quick saves. I think Lafayette got away with offsides there on that breakaway, but it is what it is. LHA controls, passes back in. Puck it out there, slows things down. LHA is going to control the puck beneath the net. Going to bring it out. Going to bring through. He's going to dump it as he gets across the red line, so no icing. Forwards change. Humphreys out there with Vong and Vath. Vong underneath the net. Humphreys out of pressure. Vath puts pressure on. Quick shot by Humphreys. Throws in the other corner. Patrick in the other corner with some bodies. Vath. Patrick controls. Back to Puckett. Puckett's going to throw. Throws wide. Humphreys going to be there in the corner. Again, back to Vong. Humphreys over to help. Sorry, Vath over there to help. Lafayette's going to control behind, but not going to get it out. Puckett's going to throw it back down low. Humphreys down there. Puckett goes for a change. Vath. Patrick pressuring. Vath out there with Humphreys. Callie out there now. LHA. Hawks putting a lot of pressure on. So this Lafayette team has a bunch of the 14s move up, but is without Dowd and Weber, their 2 best players from last year. Out comes Edelman with Nolan and Grimshaw. Defensemen are Rodriguez and Callie. 14:57 left in the first. Edelman on the face-off. Lafayette not quite controls. Hawks are going to get it from Hunt. Edelman, Callie there. Grimshaw backhands it to Edelman. Edelman unable to control. Nolan there. Callie's going to control. Callie over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes a few steps, but just on the wrong side of the red line, so they're going to call icing. So puck comes deep back into the Hawks zone. Edelman on the face-off. Edelman wins the face-off. Rodriguez. Edelman picks it up. Gets it out past the boards, out of the zone. Nolan on to Grimshaw. Grimshaw's going to come in. Throws a quick one right into the keeper's pads. Mayorga out with Sudbeck and Thor. Blake and Tenney. Mayorga to face off. Back to Tennyson. Oh, sends one high. Sudbeck has to dive low for that. Foot race. And that's gone. No icing. Mayorga back there to put pressure on. Thor's there to help. Lafayette defensive moves sideways. Puck's loose and gets a scrappy one just dirty in front of the goal. So 1-0 Lafayette goes up. 13:57 left in the first. Just loose in front of the goal and two quick goals by Lafayette. Sloppy work by the Hawks. So Hawks already down 2-0, 13:43 left in the first. Edelman out there with Grimshaw and Humphreys, Akshay. Edelman's going to tap it on. Pressure on there. Humphreys down there with Grimshaw. Lafayette comes out with it. Edelman clears the zone, goes for a change. In goes Mayorga. Mayorga is the 1-on-3. Sends it high. Nolan out there now, unable to get it, but Callie's there. Sub back underneath. Jackson. Nolan pressuring underneath, or to the right. Sorry, Rodriguez. Apologies. Suddy tries to feed in the center. No one there, though. Rodriguez, big hit on Callie. Another big hit. That's going to stay down low as that goes into the rafters. Out comes Vath with Vong and Thor, Bowers and Tenney. Sorry, the pairings are a little bit different. We've got Matthews sitting the first period and Becker out of town. So not the pairings we had in the first 5 games. Tenney gets underneath to Thor. Two quick saves by Sammy. Long underneath, pressuring. Bowers up to Thor. Thor gets tipped by some Lafayette players, but Vath's going to come out. Oh, nope. Lafayette's able to clear the zone. Thor to Bowers. Bowers to Patrick. Patrick slaps along, but Lafayette able to control. No icing. Bowers to Vath. Ooh. So Bowers gets a piece of it, gets Sam. Sam's able to cover. So Edelman, Humphreys, and DeMott out there with Puckett and Akshay. Akshay. Humphreys, Akshay again. Humphreys is going to get it out. DeMott unable to get it underneath. Humphreys puts a body on King. Akshay controls, gets it up to Clark. Clark's going to run into some Lafayette players there. Hawks managed to clear the zone, but Lafayette there. Again, Hawks after that first pressure, not really able to control much here. Humphreys. Lions go for a change. Mayorga out there now. Puck managed to slow down things down. Mayorga's going to control the puck. Take it behind the net. Full head of steam. Runs into 4 Lafayette players, though. Lafayette's going to get slowed down here. Good defense work. Rodriguez to Grimshaw. Grimshaw sends it high. Callie's going to be there to keep it in, though. So they're going to call a penalty on Lafayette here. So the Hawks are going to go on the power play. Holding at 9 minutes. Lafayette up 2-0. See if the Hawks can do anything here. Sudbeck to face off. Vath. DeMott. Oh. Nice work by the Lafayette keeper to keep Porter out of the goal. Porter in the corner. Shot right in the chest, though, of the Lafayette player. 8:45, minute 45 left in the penalty. Mayorga now out there with DeMott, Rodriguez, Sudbeck, and Vath. Sudbeck to Vath. Vath on goal. Just gets tipped wide. Jackson unable to control it. Does away from the net. Throws it on net, but right into the keeper's chest for Lafayette. Minute 34 left on that penalty. 8:33 left in the first. Sudbeck to the circle. Mayorga. Rodriguez. Vath. Sudbeck. Throws it right in the chest. Goes high, though. DeMott tries to backhand it in. No luck. Rodriguez throws it down low again. DeMott's there. Putting his body in the way. Just trying to keep it in. Lafayette's going to get it out, but Rodriguez is going to be back there to control. Rodriguez going to take his setup. PP2 out. 1 minute left in that penalty. Thor. Edelman. Patrick's going to pick it up from Clark. Patrick's going to bring it in. Waiting for the setup. He's got Clark behind. Patrick picks it up to Tenney. Tenney off the pads of a Lafayette player. Lafayette's going to clear it again. 26 seconds left in that penalty. Vaughn, head of steam, going to come through. Side swipes two players, Thor into the corner. So Lafayette's going to kill that penalty. Vaughn goes for a change. Tenney's going to bring it up. He's just going to dump it. Edelman goes for a change. Blake's out there. Tenney's out there. Humphreys is out there. Mayorga and Callie. Or sorry, Grimshaw. Tenney, just at Grimshaw's feet, out of reach. Humphreys to Mayorga to Grimshaw. Grimshaw's going to poke it on. Mayorga's going to chase down below. Mayorga takes around. Trying to wait for the play to set up. Nolan out there now to help him. Grimshaw. Pass Grimshaw. Akshay attempting to keep it in. He's going to throw it back in. Ref's in the way, or Lafayette player gets in the way of the clear. Mayorga's going to race over the puck, chop it in, but it's going to go up to the net. It's going to stay in the Lafayette zone. So Puckett, Akshay, Vaughn, Nolan, and Sudbeck. Vaughn to the face-off. 5:34 left in the first. Hawks down 2-0. Vaughn back to the face-off circle. Hawks win. Akshay to Humphreys. Humphreys throws it on. Oh, quick one-timer by Nolan. Great opportunity. Long to Nolan. Nolan in front. Yeah, scraps, but nothing can be done there. Great opportunity by the Hawks. They've been unable to finish. Porter's going to race back to the puck. He's going to control. Up to Patrick. Patrick to Nolan. Nolan's going to dump it deep. He's going to go for a change. Vong and Sudsy still out there. Callie keeps in. Pressure in the corner, locking up with his man. That's going to clear another zone. Rodriguez there, though. Slows down his man. Vong's going to clean up. Out comes Bath. Pressure, but it gets cleared out of the zone. Callie's going to dump in. Tagged up. Edelman pressuring. Rodriguez keeps it in. Oh, nope. Comes out now. Right into Sam's chest. Line change. Mayorga coming out with, looks like Thor, Humphreys, Tennyson, and Bowers. 4 minutes left in the first. Hawks down 2-0. Right into Sam's chest. Again, just stopping it. 3:53 left in the first. Henry's going to control behind the net. Humphreys tries to clear in the center of the ice, unfortunately. Bowers has it. That's Mayorga. Mayorga's going to throw it on net. Knocked away by the keeper. Thor. Mayorga there to help. Up. Lafayette picks up. Mayorga the back check. Bowers gets in the way. Off the pads of Sammy. That shot's going to go wide. Humphreys. Lafayette just tossing with the goal right now. Humphreys gets out of the way. Tanny's going to clear the zone. Oh. Patrick. Nolan gets kind of knocked out of the way there. Good effort, but Puckett controls. Nolan loses his foot. Sudbeck there. Sudbeck 1v4 right now. He's going to throw it up, but right into the chest of the keeper. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first. Hawks down 2-0. Edelman's going out with DeMott, Akshay, Porter, and Puckett. Edelman on the face-off. Edelman controls Akshay. Akshay throws down low, just out of reach to Mott. Porter's going to go over to the side. Clark racing it for over in the corner. Control, get it to Demott. Demott to Demott. Throw it on. Oh, and there it goes. Porter, sorry. That's Porter that buries it. So 2-1. Porter gets it. Brings things back to 1 goal. Hawks need to settle it down, but beautiful goal there by the Hawks. So 2-1, 143 left in the first. Hawks bring it to a 2-1 goal. Edelman Sudbeck to Mott out there with Akshay and Sudbeck. Clark gets it back to Puckett. Puckett up to DeMott. DeMott taps it on. Akshay. Toss it deep, but it's going to go into the netting off the board. It's going to stay down low. Mayorga to the face-off. Errant pass. Vath pressure. So you've got Thor, Mayorga, and Vath out there with Rodriguez and Callie. Mayorga pressure. Thor. Callie keeps it in. Mayorga tries to feed it down to Vath and Thor, but just out of reach. Lafayette, no icing, so Rodriguez is going to control. He's got 2 men pressuring. Oh, they've got numbers. Vath into the zone. Throws it on, tips off the keeper's stick. Thor tries to take a shot, but what are they going to call here? So Vath draws a penalty there. Looks like it's a debate whether it should be anything more than a 2 and 10. Calling 2 minutes, but yeah, so it's going to be a 2 and 10. Two and 10 here, served by Lafayette. Vath looks to be okay on the hit. Hawks, 35 seconds left. Hawks go for the power play. Mayorga, DeMott, Tennyson, Sudbeck, and Vath out there. DeMott, onwards just wide of the net. Mayorga, Tennyson. Tennyson throws on. Loose in front of the net. DeMott's going to control though. He's going to set up. Oh. Quick chance by Sudbeck back there. Clear the zone, 9 seconds left. Hawks going to get about 1 more second left here. 3, 2, and 1. So that ends the first. 1:25 left on that. 2 and 10 to Lafayette. Hawks down 2-1. 2 quick, kind of dirty goals. Hawks a little unsettled at the beginning of the first, but Hawks bring it back to 2-1 after a quick snipe by Sudbeck. Nice goal. 17 minutes here in the second period. Hawks down 2-1. Sudbeck brings it back to 1 goal differential. 120 left on that 2 and 10 being served. Little guy and little guy crime over there on Bath. Mayorga. Bath. Sedbeck tries to get it. Jackson. Oh, there we go! Porter with his second of the night cleans up on the power play. 2-2. Hawks beginning to settle in here. Quick, dirty goal. Hawks moving in front of the net and moving it around. So 2-2. Not sure who got the... I think it might have been Jackson, but great movement of the puck there and finishing there. So 2-2 now, Hawks. 16:42 left in the second. Out comes Edelman with Thor. Oh, Matthews out there now after serving his first period suspension. Tennyson and Bowers. Quick shot, got behind Bowers. Bowers managed to keep the man occupied, though. Edelman there to help out, and that's going to come out of the zone. Thor there to pressure. Bowers going to throw it at the boards off of Thor. Matthew pressuring. Edelman to Thor. Thor to out of reach Matthew, but Matthew's still going to pressure him. Thor's there to help. Edelman goes for a change. Vong out now. Nice check by Tennyson and Marcus, man, off the puck. Matthew, Tennyson. Tennyson's going to chop it off the boards. Patrick's going to be there, pressure. Hawks going to dump it back in, though. They tag up, so everybody on sides. Patrick there to pressure. Humphreys pressuring. Back there with Akshay. Bath. Hawks managed to clear the zone, so Lafayette tags up. But controls the puck, but misplay by the defenseman. Humphreys, pestering Akshay, controls the puck. Set up. Bath. Out of the reach of Bath, though. Lafayette player not ready for the puck. Puckett. Akshay back there. Akshay up to Bath. Bath backhands it over to Puckett. Puckett through the center of the ice, but going to get out of the zone. Humphreys is going to tag it on. Bath is going to dump it deep. They're going to go for a change here. So Mayorga looks like he's coming out. Looks like Grimshaw. And now Nolan. Grimshaw tries to wrap one around. It's a patented 14 prospects move by Grimshaw, but unable to put it there. That was a go-to move during Grimshaw's first year here in 14's prospects, but unable to put it away today. So Mayorga, Grimshaw, Nolan, Callie, and Rodriguez out there. 2-2, 13:42 left in the second. Lafayette wins the face. Aiden managed to keep it in. Centers it. Grimshaw gets one on. Controls behind, though. Hawks starting to hit. Hawks need to be careful that Lafayette keeps on playing a man behind on the defense. Nolan takes away. Centers it. Sudbeck tries to get his third of the day, but no dice. Sends another one, but that's going to be off the stick of Lafayette. That better stay down here. All right, out comes Sudbeck, DeMott, Tennyson, and Bowers. 12:53 left versus Edelman on the faceoff. Hawks win it. Sudbeck throws it, and Sudbeck buries his third of the day. So 3-2 Hawks. Sudbeck already with a hat trick. 12:49 left in the second. Hawks get their third unanswered goal. Sudbeck, Edelman's going to dump it deep. Keeper controls him. 12:42 left in the second. Hawks up 3-2. Edelman takes off. The boards. Lafayette managed to go his own, but Sudbeck there. Edelman's going to pick up. He's going to throw just off the stick of the keeper. Bowers there. Bowers, unfortunately, unable to control. Bowers across to Sudbeck. Sudbeck's got DeMott. Oh, tries to feed it through. Just didn't have his stick down. Long there now. So long out for Edelman at center. Long trying to feed it through, but no one's there as the lines are going for a change. Thor's going to be there to pick up an errant Lafayette pass. Ref gets in the way, so it's going to slow the puck down. Tennyson. He gets across the red line. He's going to chase here. Matthew stays back on defense. Puckett back there causing mischief. Tennyson out to Thor. Thor's got Matthew. Stays on side. Thor throws it on. Just off the pads of the stick of the Lafayette keeper, though. Actually stands up his man. Holds his ground. Race Matthew gets there. Chops the stick down. Puckett clears his own. Matthew just causing pressure here. Hawks' energy levels way improved from the first 5 or so minutes where they reacted to Lafayette and then found themselves in a hole. 10:34 left in the second. Akshay controls. He's going to backhand up to Thor. Good clean fit on Thor. Thankfully, he was managed to stay on his feet, though. Mayorga intercepted by Puckett. Puckett's going to dump that. Now he's going to dump deep. Hawks managed to stay on sides. Vath pressures. Akshay patiently waits for the man. Timing works in his favor. Hawks keeping it in Aiden over there. Akshay to Jackson. Akshay loses his footing. Jackson takes a quick shot off the pads. Humphreys down there in the corner. Mayorga puts on a big hit. So Hawks draw another penalty. Humphreys. That So another 2 minutes. High sticking. So 9:21. Hawks finding themselves in the penalty. Jackson draws the penalty. A high sticking against him, but staying in the game. We've got Sudbeck, Mayorga, Vath, DeMott, and Tenney out there. Or Rodriguez, sorry. 9:21 left in the second. Your Hawks up 3-2 after finding themselves in a quick 2-0 hole. Mayorga. A 2-minute penalty for high sticking to Lafayette. That 10-minute penalty still being served. Mayorga off the face-off. Mayorga to Rodriguez. DeMott. DeMott to Sudbeck. Sudbeck throws it on. Oh! Off the pads, but Jackson unable to wrangle it in quick enough to put it in. Had the right idea. Sudsy coming in. Throws in the center. Rodriguez there to help pressure it in, but Lafayette's going to be able to clear the zone. Foot race back there for Lafayette. Rodriguez gets to it, though. They still got the numbers. 1:04 left, so a minute killed on that penalty by Lafayette. Matthew coming through the center. Mayorga. DeMott. DeMott throws it on, but high into the keeper's pads. Tenney. To Mayorga. To Vong. Vong turns around. Matthew. Tenney's going to keep that in. Control. 18 seconds left on that penalty. Edelman out there now. To Matthew. Matthew right in the keeper's pad. So 8 seconds left on that penalty. 7:29 left in the second period. So I thought they might do cutting the ice, but it looks like they're not going to cut the ice here. So Edelman out there with Humphreys, Matthew, Akshay, and Puckett. 8 seconds left on that penalty. Edelman wins the face off to Humphreys. Humphreys chips one over the net, though. Matthew back there behind. They're going to dump it deep, and that penalty is going to be killed. So off comes the Lafayette defenseman. They are now at full strength. Edelman gets it up to Humphreys. Lafayette's going to lose it, though, there, so they're going to have to clear the zone. They've got a man deeps. And Puckett managed to get it deep into Lafayette zone. Edelman's there to pressure, gets a stick on it. That's going to go high, so that's no icing. Puckett's back there again. He's got Akshay. Edelman there to help. Edelman tries to chip it up to Matthew. Matthew's got it. It's going to be a foot race. 1-on-1. Edelman tries the backhand. Oh, and Humphreys had the chance, but just too long. Wasn't able to control it. Gets tipped up high into the netting, so it's going to stay down low. Lines change here. It looks like we've got Mayorga out there with Nolan and Grimshaw, Rodriguez and Cali. 6:25 left in the second. Hawks up 3-2. 3 goals by Porter Sudbeck. The Hattie. Rodriguez keeps it in. Callie keeps it in. Lafayette gets out, but Rodriguez back there to control. Callie. Had Jackson, but turned the other way. Good direction. Hawks mishandle it here, so Lafayette's going to keep it down in their zone. Rodriguez down there, though. Nolan down there. Lafayette managing to keep it in the zone. Rodriguez going to be down there deep. Managed to turn on his Nolan. Rodriguez doing all the work right now. That's going to get sent high, though. And stay down here as it went off, I believe, Grimshaw's stick. 5:40 left in the second. Line change here. Out comes Vaughn with Thor and Tennyson. Bowers and Bath. Vaughn on the face-off. Shot wide by Lafayette. Tennyson there to collect. Gets it up the boards. Patrick's going to collect. Bowers over on the far side is going to collect. Get it up, but just out of the reach of Hawks player. Vat there to pressure, though. Tennyson there. Up off the boards. Glove down by Lafayette. Right in front of Sam, but Sam right into Sam's chest. Way to stand his ground, holds tight. So Hawks up 3-2, 4:42 left in the second. Line change here. Out comes Edelman, Sudbeck, and DeMont with Puckett and Akshay. Edelman to the face-off circle. Hawks win the face-off. Porter gets tied up down below. Akshay. Oh, quick, dirty snipe. Hawks unable to control the puck there on the face-off, so it gets tied 3-3. Win the face-off, but then get tied up underneath and just not able to put a body on the man. So 4:30 left in the second period. Lafayette ties it up 3-3 after 3 unanswered goals by the Hawks. Puck it to Akshay. Vath loses the puck. Both men get taken down there, but no penalty being called. Out comes Rodriguez and Callie. Hawks, after a good second half of the first period and good first half of the second period, a little sloppier here. Rodriguez controlling, bringing up the puck. Chips on to Humphreys, but behind him, so he's got to reset. It's Callie. Callie going to bring it outside. Oh, almost sneaks it in. Keeper was going the wrong way. Jackson misdirected it the other way, but keeper managed just to get on it. 3:39 left in the second. So Vong out there with Grimshaw, Nolan, Callie, and Rodriguez. Callie wraps around. Grimshaw. Head of steam by Lafayette coming in, but Lafayette's got numbers. Sam bodies it up, and Callie able to love it down. Nolan. Gloved up by Sam. 2:57 left in the second now. Out comes Matthew, Tennyson, Thor, and Clark, and Blake. Clark to the faceoff circle deep in the Littleton zone. Two bodies on Tennyson. Edelman back there to help him now. Thor comes away with it. Tennyson, not quite. Edelman's going to control. He's going to bring it around. He's got Matthew. Up to Matthew. Matthew's going to bring it out of the zone. Going to dump it after he clears the red line. So no icing. Edelman there to pressure. Deep in the zone. Matthew there to pressure. Matthew collects the puck. Edelman. Thor, actually. Sorry. Matthew in the corner. Matthew's going to set up. Fortunately, loses control of the puck. Matthew throws back deep. Edelman there to pressure, so Blake controls. He's going to dump deep. Hawks tag up. Jackson out there for Clark. Matthew. DeMott. Tenny pushes his man outside. 1:45 left in the game now. Jackson with a check into the corner. DeMott into the body of a Lafayette player, so unable to clear the zone. Sam managed to tag that corner, so almost a dirty chance. The Lafayette player pushes the net over, and it falls down on top of Heinrich. So 1:32 left in the second. 3-3. Jackson to the faceoff. 1:32 left in the second. Lafayette controls. Crosses the point. Pressure by Porter to get it out of the zone. Jackson going to chase down two. So DeMott, Porter, and Jackson are your forwards out there. Akshay and Puckett are your D pair. And that is going to be an icing. .113 left in the second period. Mayorga, DeMott, and Sudbeck. Akshay, Puckett. Jackson on the face-off. Hawks managed pressured in. DeMott. Sudbeck, but Sudbeck unable to control it. DeMott back around. Sudbeck to pressure. DeMott throws one in goal. Patted away by the keeper, though. Jackson pressuring. Puckett managed to put some pressure. And that's going to be a trip in. So Akshay going to get called for a trip in here. There's definitely one. It'd be a question whether they call a second one here or not. Thankfully, I only think they're going to call one there. So Hawks go on the penalty kill with 18 seconds left. Akshay 2 minutes for tripping. 3-3 Hawks. So out comes Rodriguez, Vong, Matthew, and Callie. Vong to the face-off circle. Hawks going to dump it in. That might be all she wrote for the second period. 9 seconds left. 2-1. So that's going to be it for the second period. 3-3. Minute 42 left on that penalty. So the Hawks will start the third period. Oh, they cut after the second period. Yeah. Come back.
All right.
Come back. Yeah, the red dots.
Red dots are awesome.
Yeah. Signed up for something. Yeah. stacks for you? Or is he playing?
He plays Dakota Ridge, but he's not playing. He's playing for us, but not for us. Yeah, how are you guys?
See, hopefully we'll be.
All knotted up, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Long won't let me not do this. I just want to sit back and watch the game. But he's pulling me into doing this week after week after week. Mark is 5. Mark is 5.
All right. So final 17 minutes. Final 17 minutes here. Win the period, win the game, as they say. Hawks are going to start on the kill, though. 142 left on that tripping penalty to Akshay. So out come the Hawks. 142 left on that penalty to Akshay. Out comes Nolan, Edelman, Tennyson, and Bowers. 17 minutes left. Win the period, win the game. Let's go Hawks. Tennyson controlling, just trying to waste some time here. He's going to dump it deep and get a long clear here, so more time off the clock here. Edelman's going to get in the way. Oh, quick shot just gets wide of Sam. Edelman tried to clear. That's going to go deep, though, back into Lafayette zone. Quick line change here, or center change. Edelman goes off long, on. So, penalty kill. Penalty comes back to haunt the Hawks there. Lafayette just kind of walks in, no body really put on him, and chips it over Sam's shoulder. So Lafayette goes back up 4-3. 2 unanswered goals now by Lafayette. 16:20 left in the third. Thor gets it to Patrick. Patrick off the boards. He'll try and foot race his way around the Lafayette player. Unable to do so. Hawks managed to contain it, though. Set back up. Callie. Miss hits. Hawks need to settle down here. Has to touch. Matthew going to clear the zone. Lafayette controls, though. Thor pressuring. Lafayette player tried to take a run on Aiden. Aiden managed to dodge him. Had to step away from the puck. Quick shot by Matthew. Patrick in the corner. Matthew there to help. Matthew's going to come away with it. Demott. Akshay. To Vong. Matthew going for a line change. Akshay. Demott unable to keep down in the corner. Porter out there now with a full head of steam. Managed to slow down the puck. Demott. Porter in the corner. Jackson, quick shot, but just sends it right of the goalie. Aiden, again, quick shot, but it gets chipped up in the sky. Gloved down by the Lafayette keeper. So Sudbeck, Mayorga, DeMott, Tennyson, and Bowers. Mayorga over to DeMott. DeMott tries to chop it in. Keep it in. Lafayette's going to get it out, but Tenney's going to be back there to control. It's got Porter on the far side. Porter's just going to chip it on. Jackson's going to pressure down low. Porter down there. Trying to shuffle through, gets tied up. Tennyson. Tries to get chopped down by Mayorga. Sudbeck throws it back on. Just wide DeMott there. Finds his way behind the goal. Mayorga pressures again. Lake's going to foot race with the Lafayette player. It's going to get out of the zone. That Tennyson can be back there, but he's got two Lafayette players. Up to Sudsy. Sudsy to DeMott. DeMott sends it just high. It's going to stay in the zone, though. So Edelman, Vath, Humphreys out there with Rodriguez and Callie. Edelman on the face-off. Wins it, throws it in quickly. And there he goes. Backhands it in by, I didn't see who it was. Let's see who backhanded that in. Vath manages to back it in. So 4-4 now. Edelman to Vath managed to sneak it in. So 13:37 left in the third. Again, win the period, win the game. Edelman to the face-off. Callie to Vath. Past Vath, though. Edelman ties the player up. Edelman going to get it in. Just chip it into the Lafayette zone. Managed to get it sticking, so it's going to stay in the Lafayette zone. Humphreys come away with it. Tied up. Tries to throw it in. He had Vath there, but he takes the shot. Vath was right there. It's going to stay in. They're saying no offs. Edelman goes for a change. Out goes Patrick. Pass behind. Humphrey's going to dare to chase. Callie's off. Akshay on with Puckett. Akshay there to control. It's going to dump it down low. Allow the Hawks forwards to go for a change. We've got Grimshaw Nolan out there now with Patrick. Nice hit by Grimshaw. Patrick's going to have a head of steam. He's going to have Nolan, but the puck gets chipped away. Nolan's still back there. Patrick down low. Nolan there to help him out. Puck comes loose. Lafayette controls the puck. Puck's going to go deep, and that's going to be an icing. So we're going to come back. 12:06 left in the third period. 4-4. All tied up. Out comes Mayorga with Thor and Matthew. Bowers and Tennyson. 12:06. Mayorga gets sent out. Matthew in. Matthew in the face-off. Yeah, that's way off sides there. So that's going to come out of the zone. Puck slowed down, and Lafayette player just got a skate in front. Mayorga, Thor, and Matthew out there. Bowers. Oh. Aaron passed by Bowers straight to the Lafayette player, but Sam Heinrich stands his ground. Great save. Bowers coming off. Callie Rodriguez out there with Sudbeck, Edelman, and DeMott. 11:39 left in the third. Edelman wins the faceoff. Excuse me. Rodriguez. He's going to get out. Porter's going to go on a foot race to try and get to the puck. Oh, so Porter's going to have to tag up now that it's cleared. Nice job by the Hawks to stand their ground. Porter's going to have a head of steam here. Tries to sneak it in, but couldn't do it. Two Lafayette players take out each other at the same time. 10:57 left in the third. Out come Humphreys, Bath, and Vong with Akshay and Puckett. All tied up 4-4. Vong sent out. Humphreys takes his place. Humphreys gets taken down. Vath into the corner, pressuring. Just be careful here, Hawks, staying off the penalties. Gets in there, and Patrick's going to be there to pressure. Slows it down. Vath there. Akshay pushes the man wide. Forcing Lafayette to take it around. Oh, dangerous pass to the middle. Lucky that Lafayette didn't get a stick on it. Patrick's going to control. Up to Vath, back to Patrick. Back to Vath, but I think Vath's just going to be added juice here. Takes a dangerous check. Nice job by Puckett standing up the Lafayette players. Here comes his own. Bowers ties the man up in the corner. Patrick there to check Vath over there. Oh, great pad save by Hawks. Just need to ice this or get it out. Out comes Mayorga for Patrick. Great job by Mayorga. Just get the body. Tennyson, too. Hawks are chasing right now, though, more than anything. Grimshaw in the corner. He's got two Lafayette players on him. Humphrey's going to just dump it. Humphrey's been out there for a while, so he's going to go for a line chase. Mayorga back behind. He's going to have Tenney pick this up. Tenney's going to throw it on. Gets batted down by the Lafayette keeper. And that's going to be icing, so that's going to come back down. 8:55 left in the third period. So lines out there right now. Mayorga, Nolan, Grimshaw, Tennyson, and Bowers. Mayorga in the face-off. Lafayette comes away with it. Nolan back there behind, pressuring. Bowers keeps it in. Gets it to Nolan, who tries to backhand it to Grimshaw coming across. Right idea, just weren't able to execute. Bowers picks up, throws in the center. Nolan just wasn't ready for it. Lafayette's going to have a 3-on-1. Gets sent high. Great job by Sam standing his ground. Hawks caught offsides there just a little bit. So lucky there on the recovery. Out comes Edelman with Matthew and Thor, Callie, and Rodriguez. 8:30 left in the period and game. Callie controls off of Matthew's escape, but it's going to get out of the zone. Matthew's sticking with it. Edelman's got it. He's going to dump it deep. Matthew and Thor go to chase. Matthew into the corner. Edelman pressuring to the other corner. Matthew there to slow things down. Thor now chasing back to the other corner. Rodriguez unable to cape it in. No icing. Edelman goes for a change. Out comes Patrick. Thor goes for a change. Out comes DeMott. Puckett to Akshay. Rodriguez. I'm not sure if that was planned or what, but Puckett now bringing it up the ice. So no icing. Sudbeck tries to control it and poke it around. Vong out there now. Pass behind the Lafayette player. We keep on getting dangled out by them playing a man behind the defenders consistently. Puckett and Vong back there now. Lafayette comes away with it, but they're going to send it errantly. Line change here. Out comes Vath with Mayorga and Humphreys. Akshay and Bowers. Nice job by Akshay tying up the man there. Lafayette controls, though. At least slows things down, allows everything. Jackson over there to help Akshay in the corner, trying to move the puck. Lafayette player loses their stick, so Jackson's able to come away with it. He's got two men with him. Vath had to slow down, unfortunately. Vath. And so Tennyson's going to have it. He's going to have a good, clean shot. Glove down by the keeper, though. 5:27 left in the third period. All tied up 4-4. Out, same actually 5. So Tennyson and Bowers, your deep pair. Mayorga, Humphreys, and Vath, your forwards. Mayorga to the circle. Sends him out again. Humphreys. Bowers. Bowers throws it on. Patted away by that Jackson over there in the corner, though. Lafayette's going to chip it, but no. Mayorga's going to come through with it. Control it. Back to Bowers. Bowers sends it high, though. Had a good look. I think that's Tennyson tied up with that, helping him out, trying to move the puck along. Puck's out now. Bowers going to slow the man down. Heiner controls beyond the net. Tenny gets it out. Grimshaw tries to control it, but no dice. That was offsides by about a mile. and 26, but no call. Clarkson have a head of steam here. He's got Humphreys skating with him. Had Humphreys there, but couldn't get it to him. So Grimshaw is going to get called for interference here. Costly penalty, 4 minutes. Or sorry, Callie's going to get called for interference. So Puckett, Akshay, Nolan, and Edelman out there. Callie serving 2 minutes. Costly penalty at 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. All tied up. Hopefully Hawks can kill this penalty here. Shot wide. Nolan applying pressure. Puck it down low. Lafayette takes it up high. Just the puck around. Puck it there. Edelman squaring up. Pressuring. Loose puck by Lafayette. Akshay just trying to clear the box in front. Akshay clears. Oh, unfortunately in, but they're going to get a clear there. They're at least going to get a change of lines. So a minute of that penalty killed. 3:13 left in the game. 1:05 left in the penalty. Out come Vong and Matthew with Blake and Tenney. 1:05 left on the penalty to Callie. Tough clear by Tenney. So Lafayette able to keep it in the zone. Patrick pressuring though. Manages to clear the zone. Great job by Patrick there on penalty kill. Keeping the pressure up. Tenney loses his footing, but Lafayette sends it high and wide. Hawks having a hard time getting out of the zone here and getting the deep clear. 3 times they've kind of whiffed on it here, but 18 seconds left on the penalty. Hawks managed to kill the penalty, but still deep in their zone. See if Blake can get to it and just chip it up to Porter, but he can't. Patrick down there gets up to Porter. Porter's going to have a head of steam here. So under 2 minutes left in the game. Porter's got a head of steam coming into the zone. How that's not a hook, I don't know. But Porter looked like he was coming in and just got hooked around and turned around. Nice job by Callie locking his man up. Porter there down deep in the corner. He's got Jackson there to help him out now. Sorry for the silence for a few minutes. Porter over to DeMott. Just going to be out of the reach of Jackson, but Jackson's going to get down there. Manages to turn his body in time. So under a minute left in the game, 4-4. Lafayette freezes up. Faceoff's going to be deep in the Hawk zone. Out comes Edelman with Vath and Thor. Puckett and Akshay. Doorman's control allows everybody to clear out of the zone. That's going to run deep. Edelman slows it down. Into the corner. 30 seconds left in the game now. Nice poke check. Thor's going to have time. He's got 16 seconds left here. Loses the puck, though. Puckett's going to throw it deep. 6 seconds left. And that's going to be... So that's all she wrote. It's going to end as a tie. 4-4. Back and forth. Hawks find themselves in a hole early. Managed to go up to 3-2. Lafayette with 2 answered, and then Hawks tied up with a Vath goal in the end to tie it up. So Hawks start their Colorado season 4-4 tie against Lafayette.
Thank you.